Welcome to livingpianos.com. Robert Estrin here with a really valuable tip for fingering. With fingering, always look back, never look forward. Now, what am I talking about this? Now, if you're an advanced player, you know that what I've said doesn't make any sense at all because you have to know what's coming in order to negotiate a good fingering, and that is absolutely true. However, if you're a student, it's very different because the fingering that's indicated in the score is what you must follow. And a good teacher will provide you with the right fingering. And you must always determine what finger you're on by looking back to the last note that had a finger on it. Put your hand there, and whatever finger is over the new note is the finger to use. Because if you look forward, you can run into trouble. Let me demonstrate this for you so you know what I'm talking about. I've got a Bergmiller study here, and this is called Innocence. It's a lovely little piece. It starts like this for those of you who are familiar with it. And then it goes to the second section. And I want to show you something here. In the left hand, actually the right hand, you have, you end up after the second ending. And you would be on the third finger, but you see, you have a first finger on the very next C. So if you looked ahead and you think, oh, I'm going to have a 1 on that C, so maybe I should use a 1 on that. And then the same thing happens. Here you have an E, and then you have an E after. So instead of using the 3, maybe you think you need to use the 1 there. And then once again, you have a 1 coming up, and you think, oh, I better use the 1 because I'm going to need it later. And that is not the way fingerings work in music. If you want to know what finger to use, always look back to the last printed fingering. So indeed, you would play this 1, 2, 3, and then change your 3 to 1 on the same E, and then the second finger on the F. Why? Because the last printed finger was a 1 on E, and now you've got your 2 on F, changing to 1. And then the 3 on A because you had a 1 previously, and then to 1 on A on the following A. So you always look back. If you look forward, you'll get fouled up because that's not the way fingers are written in your score. Now, once again, if you're figuring out a fingering because there's no fingering written, you might want to get a sense of the whole passage to be able to execute a good fingering possibility. But if you're a student and you have an edited edition that's fingered and your teacher provides additional fingering solutions for you, you must always follow the fingering by looking back to see the last note that had a finger, put that finger on that note, and see what new finger is over the new note. Instead of looking forward to see what's coming with fingering, that won't work. I hope this has clarified things for you. It's something that some of my students have asked about. I hope this is helpful for all of you. Again, I'm Robert Estrin here at livingpianos.com. Obviously, your piano resource. We love to have you subscribe. And as far as the bell and the thumbs up, you know, that's the way YouTube works. So if you bear with me on that, I really appreciate it. And look forward to more videos. There's a lot more coming your way. Bye. Thanks for joining me.